Mount about the oath. Matthew chapter 5, verses 33 to 37. The Israelites valued God's law as much as life itself. They kept God's word close and stored it in their hearts. However, when God gave his law on the mountain, the people of Israel might not have known the original intent of them, and may have even interpreted them differently. Thus, Jesus, who is God, and who knows the heart of God better than anyone else, reads the law again while giving concrete examples and further explanations. You have heard that it was said, but I tell you this. Obeying God's law from a place of knowing God's heart is a much better way of living than merely trying to follow the rules in a rigid way. Furthermore, after Jesus teaches about murder, adultery, and divorce, he moves on to the topic of oaths. What is an oath? It is a serious promise, and to make an oath means to keep the promise no matter what. In the words of the law, do not break your oath, but fulfill to the Lord the vows you have made. Many people make promises, but when verbal oaths are not kept, it becomes a problem. In the Old Testament, many times the Israelites turn away from God in times of peace. However, when hardships come, only then do they seek God and swear that they will not worship other idols. Do you think they kept their vows? Unfortunately, no. The Israelites do not keep their oath when times of peace come again. This cycle repeats, and countless false oaths are made over and over again. People often swore by heaven, the earth, or even by their own heads. Many false promises were made during this time, and not all oaths were kept. Thus, Jesus says, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. Jesus said not to swear by anything or anyone, whether great or small. Brothers and sisters, it is a violation of God's law to make oaths that cannot be kept without considering our weak selves. Yet we still continue to make promises that we cannot keep. Keeping the law and obeying God's words cannot be done by making oaths. What we need to do is to consider ourselves and our situations before responding with a yes or no. Rather than making rash oaths, may we faithfully carry out the tasks entrusted to us today as we live humbly before God and ask for his help.